Hi and welcome to this Blueberry Markets video update with me, John Kibler, head currency analyst. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at dollar CAD as we have had some news from the Bank of Canada today. Now, the Bank of Canada has ended its QE program early, so they're tapering its purchases to $0 per month, and this is a bit of a shock to the market as they were expected to taper, but not taper as aggressively as they have done. So this is well ahead of their sort of planned 4 rate hikes in 2022. And, this to me does suggest that maybe the Bank of Canada will act a little bit sooner than what they have suggested. So we could start to see some Canadian dollar strength in the short term. Now, CAD strength is something we kind of touched upon slightly, especially in the Forex market outlook or the week ahead analysis that we did when we talked about CAD yen and looking for buyers to come back in at a particular point. Buyers have now come back in on CAD yen, but I'm going to take a look at dollar CAD today as this monthly chart is looking really good for some downside now. CAD looking good for bullishness. Dollar's been a little bit weaker lately. Could we see dollar CAD drop lower now? If we look at this monthly time frame here, we can see that the price, if we were looking at it from normal trending conditions, is making lower lows and lower highs. And if this is going to be an impulsive phase, what we would typically look for is for price to come back down into these swing lows here. So if that's going to happen, what would we typically see? Well, we'd usually see a daily downtrend if that was going to occur. Now, if I just highlight the previous move down, okay, and I go to the daily time frame, what you'll notice is you get that daily downtrend, okay? We had a little bit of a pullback here, but as soon as that market was suggesting that the monthly was going to move to the downside, we saw lower highs and lower lows in the market, which provides potential trading opportunities for us. Now that has happened here, we've been looking for some dollar CAD downside for a while, and price has recently pulled back now on that news, retested a key support area around about 124. Now, could this be our opportunity to start looking for selling opportunities? I'm looking at this as a potential for a move to come back down into this zone down here around about 1.2. If it can get back down into this area, this would be something that I'd particularly be interested in. So if price is going to break down, what should we expect? Well, if I go down into the 4-hour time frame, what we typically look for now is a change in trend on this time frame. We can see that we've had the rejection in here at that 124.30, which was a previous structure that we were looking at. Now that we've had this nice breakdown of these lows through here, now it's time to look for a lower high to come into play. Now, one area that we can look for is the previous structure lows or the previous swing high area, or if anything, we could start to see a potential head and shoulders pattern form. We have the opportunity here to see a left shoulder, head and right shoulder pattern to potentially form, especially if this closes back up within this range or this low through there. So I would be interested if price could pull back into either this sort of 123.90 or let's round it up to sort of 124. If you can pull back up into sort of 124, I'd be really interested in a potential short idea there. Or if we can continue to see price make lower lows and pull back into the previous swing low at 123.50, see if it gives us an hourly trading signal in there. If it does, we can start looking for some downside at that point as well. So keep an eye on dollar CAD. Could see some further strength from the Canadian dollar after the Bank of Canada's recent announcement. Thanks for watching this video update. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the YouTube channel to see some more of our Forex content, and I'll speak to you in the next video.